The child stood barefoot in the center of the sky vault, unbothered by the destruction, by the dragons, or by the rising winds of magic still trembling from Malreth's defeat. He looked no older than 8, pale skin like porcelain, hair white as frost, and eyes like polished silver coins. But his smile was ancient. Eliot stepped forward slowly. "Who are you?" The child tilted his head. "Don't you recognize me? I'm you. Or rather, what you could have been." Aeris pulled Eliot back slightly. "He's not human." Vareth's massive claws dug into the stone. "That is not a child. That is the first hollow. A fragment of the Ember's opposite." "The Ember has an opposite?" Eliot asked, stunned. The storm dragon answered gravely, "The void flame. A force born in the earliest age when creation first sparked. It was banished when the Flameborn rose, but when the Ember was fractured, part of it leaked through the divide and formed him." The child bowed with exaggerated grace. "Guilty as charged." "I don't understand," Eliot said. "If you're part of the Ember, why do you want to destroy it?" "I don't want to destroy it," the child said, stepping closer. "I want to complete it. Fire must burn itself out. Magic must end. The Ember is a flame that's lasted too long. It's time for the world to sleep." His voice was calm, but beneath it, Eliot felt a pressure in his mind, like something ancient trying to rewrite him. Aeris's hand tightened on her blade. "Why now? Why come here?" "Because you lit the last spark," the child said, gazing at Eliot. "You were supposed to fail, like the others, but you didn't. And now, everything has changed." He turned, slowly walking toward the sky vault's heart, the brazier of pure flame still burning from the Ember right. "When this fire dies, so does magic," he said. "The dragons, the realms between, the sky vault, all of it ends. The world becomes quiet again." Eliot stepped forward, flame igniting in his fists. "I won't let you do that." The child didn't look back. "You can't stop me. Because I'm already inside you. Every doubt, every crack in your faith, I live there." The brazier flared. Suddenly, dragons roared in agony. Their bodies began to flicker, like candlelight in wind. Vareth collapsed. "He's draining us. Unmaking our bond to the Ember." Aeris shouted, "Eliot! If the Ember dies here, there's no coming back." Eliot clenched his fists, then looked up at the brazier. "Then we don't let it die." He turned to Vareth. "What if I fuse with it? Not just use the Ember, but become its heart? Would that stop him?" Vareth stared, shocked. "That would make you more than Flameborn. You'd become the living flame, a vessel and a source, but it may consume you." "Then I'll burn," Eliot said, walking toward the brazier. "Better that than let the world go dark." The child looked back at him, smiling wider. "You'll become just like me, Eliot." "That's what you don't see. You and I, we are both outcomes of the Ember. There is no light without the promise of ash." Eliot stopped before the brazier, breathing hard. Aeris rushed to him. "Don't do this alone." He looked at her, fire reflecting in his eyes. "I have to, but not forever." He stepped into the brazier. White fire engulfed him, and then silence. Inside the flame, Eliot felt everything. The world, the sky, every heartbeat in Aerithen. He saw the Ember in its true form. Not a weapon, not a curse, but a choice. A legacy of will, and then a door, black waiting to be opened. On the other side, the final Ember. Eliot reached for it, and suddenly, the child was beside him. "You really think you can choose differently?" He whispered. "Yes," Eliot said. "Because unlike you, I still believe in something." He flung open the door. Golden light poured through. In the waking world, the sky vault shattered. Dragons vanished into streaks of fire and wind. The child screamed as the golden light burned through his form, stripping away the illusion. Beneath the child's skin was Malreth, twisted, barely holding shape. "No! I am eternal!" But Eliot's voice rang like thunder. "No, you're done." And with one last surge of ember light, he struck. Malreth exploded into sparks, scattered across the sky. Eliot collapsed, the brazier's fire fading with him. Aeris caught him in her arms. "Eliot," she whispered. He opened his eyes slowly, dimly glowing. "I'm still here," he said. "But the Ember, it's not inside me anymore, it is me." Vareth, flickering as a spirit now, hovered nearby. "You've done what no Flameborn has in 1,000 years. You've become the Flamekeeper." The ruins of the sky vault rumbled. Above them, the stars pulsed. A doorway of golden fire opened in the sky. From it came voices, hundreds. Thousands a realm untouched. The Ember realms. Eliot stood, trembling but alive. He looked at Aeris. "This isn't the end, is it?" She shook her head. No, it's the beginning of something much bigger. And from the gateway came a voice, Eliot Emberthane. To be continued in Part 10, the final part.